Welcome to the natural wonder that is Spiral Valley National Park, Nevada, USA. Here you will find the experience of a lifetime, as just beyond the tree line of a neighboring forest, you will find a vast desert gleaming with life. It is here where the touch of God has left a ripple effect upon the earth. This valley is shaped as if dipping your finger upon a still river, or twirling the cream in your coffee with a spoon. Yes, this valley is indeed shaped like a spiral. But do not let its strange formation fool you, as it is filled with natural beauty. From the Mars-like landscape of Red Lust Canyon to the winter wonderland of Judeca's summit, the purple tapestry that is the hill range of Lavender Spill. Oh, and let's not forget about the barren sandy landscape of Dusty the Wild Man's flat sand dunes. The monument lies partly in California but mostly in Nevada, and contains nearly 2,000 square miles. Of this area, at least 450 square miles are below the level of the sea. It was created as a national monument in 1961, and it has remained at its present size since then. After entering the monument down Spiral Valley Junction, we follow a paved road down Dusty Creek Wash into that weird and mysterious region created millions of years ago, when Mother Earth convulsed and twisted into the spiral amalgamation we see here today. Mountainous ranges formed during the Cretaceous period are decorated with the fossilized remains of animals that once swam in the great ocean that once submerged this valley. Fossil tracks of prehistoric animals and birds are found in parts of the valley, some here below Hell's Peak. Naturalists tell us at one point in time this was a great gathering ground for a vast variety of prehistoric animals who have literally left their footprints embedded into the endless sands of time. Footprints such as this ancient bobcat or these of the mighty camel are such examples. It is here in the Red Lust Canyon, a barren and sunburnt waste, where you will find the symbols left behind by people who have vanished into the endless void of time. Petroglyphs, a picture written on the rocks, indicate that people once roamed this harsh and desolate region. Like this one here, what could it have meant to represent? Could it be a proud warrior, a shaman, or representative of a bad omen meant to steer away unwanted travelers? Yes, symbols such as this one will forever remain a testament to these types of questions, as the restless feet of Stone Age men who created them fade away into the sands of time, forever unable to answer them. Dusty's flat sand dunes were first discovered in the spring of 1895 by a band of weary gold seekers looking for a shortcut to California. Upon crossing the endless flatlands, they thought their troubles were over, only to be met with the hazardous tundra of the Spiral Valley. For weeks they would wander down the spiral formation of the valley until they discovered the center of the monument, Stanley's Lake. It is here where Stanley Huber took leadership of the band and decided to make a perilous journey for help alone, while the rest of the band took shelter in a nearby cave system. According to Stanley, he had traversed the valley for days before collapsing from exhaustion. There he lay, awaiting his death. He prayed for salvation, but nothing came. That is until he miraculously awoke miles away from the valley, and without giving it a second thought, he instantly jumped to his feet and continued his search for help. After months of tragic suffering, Stanley returned with a rescue party. Once they reached the end of the valley, they uttered a farewell, "Goodbye, Spiral Valley," and thus it has been deemed since. But this wasn't the end of Spiral Valley for Stanley, not far from it. He later returned to Spiral Valley with various prospector companions and discovered a crude alternative to conventional fossil fuels, a substance he dubbed biodegradable oil. From then on, Stanley would find himself amassing a great fortune. A fortune he would inevitably use to construct a castle of enormous proportions which he dubbed Stanley's Castle near Stanley's Lake. Tragedy would later befall the Stanley estate when the efficiency of biodegradable oil was brought into question. Conventional fuel seemed to outlast Stanley's. There was simply no means to properly store the material without it evaporating over a period of time. After falling into financial ruin in the summer of 1954, Stanley would pass away, leaving everything behind to his eldest son, Stanley Huber Jr., a world-renowned doctor who now lives in mysterious seclusion inside the castle. Yes, the Spiral Valley indeed has a rich history and a rich tapestry of natural wonders. And as we close our expose, let us take one final look at Giudecca's summit as the sun sets one final time.